boy Bobby Beast here. Want to talk about a subject that comes to mind. I get different requests all of the time. Requests to talk about different subjects. And the thing is that I don't mind doing it because we live in life. And no matter what, we're always going to have to deal with the things that we sit here and we wonder about 24/7. A lot of females always ask me to talk about bad men. Now, I don't understand that because really you think they would look for good men, but at the end of the day, I guess it's a situation where if they love someone, they just want to make sure that they're loving who they need to love and not a person that plays with them. Well, let me go right ahead and tell you what a bad man is. A bad man is a man that plays with your heart, plays with your emotions, and plays with you in your mind. A bad man has no love for no one but himself. He's always after something else. He's never satisfied, and all he cares about is what he has to do. There's nothing wrong with a driven man if he wants to be driven, but he loves you and keeps you in mind, meaning that no matter what he does, you're a part of it as well. I'm not saying you got to be with him all the time. What I am saying, though, is that you want to know that he loves you while he's doing the things that he does. Now, when it comes down to it, when you got a guy or you're in love with the wrong kind of guy, you know, women are very, very smart. And I don't understand why some of them would even choose certain men. Now, when it comes down to it, my conversations with women are of all different types, and all of them say the same thing. For some reason, they like the bad boy types. Why? I don't know. Really, the reason why I think they do is because they think they can change them. They always think they can make them better. They always think, I can take them through this. Listen, you're here to raise your child. You're here to raise your children. You're not here to raise the person that you're supposed to be in love with. Y'all are supposed to build with one another and get better from one another, but you're not here to raise them. It can't be a situation where you're his mom and he's your kid. So, when you're dealing with a guy like that, you know to leave that alone. Not only that, you know to leave a guy alone who never wants to do anything for you. I'm not talking about the guy that would love to do things for you or something along that nature. If you got a guy who wants to get better and he's trying to do everything he can to get better, that's a good one. And when you got a guy who can do and just doesn't want to do, that's different. He's not inspired by you. He's not motivated by you. You're not his focus. You're just someone that he just wants to hang around, or someone he feels like he can just do whatever he wants with. Meaning that while you're gone, he can go talk to whoever he wants. He can hang with who he wants. And if he's in your house, he's probably bringing different women over. If you're letting him drive your car and you're at work, he's probably got different women in your car. If you're sitting up here pretty much letting this guy do whatever he wants and he doesn't have nothing going on with him, he doesn't have a job, he doesn't have anything, and he isn't trying to do anything, then you know what type of man you got. Now, if you sitting up here saying to yourself, well, if he cheat on me, I can cheat on him, then the whole thing I'm going to say about that is this right here. Two wrongs don't make a right. And just because someone does wrong by you does not make you want to turn on them and do that. Don't do what another person does. Before ever cheating on somebody, it's better to leave them or leave them alone completely. You got to remember who you are, because at the end of the day, you came into the relationship a good person. You want to leave the relationship a good person, meaning that, yeah, you may go through things in a relationship. Yeah, you may get pain in a relationship, but don't make that person make you stop doing things or start doing things you know you normally don't do. You have morals that you take into a relationship, and while you're with someone, you have to maintain those morals. You do change with the person that you love, but the thing is that you're not supposed to change for the worse. You're supposed to change for the better. And there's nothing wrong with compromising with your partner, but you got to understand that both of you have to compromise. It can't be like you're consistently changing for them and they don't want to change a damn thing for you. At the end of the day, those are signs that you may be dealing with a bad guy. So that's pretty much what I have to say about that. I just want to say much love, much respect. You all have a very wonderful day. This is your boy Bobby Beast. Hold it down and one. Hey, it's your boy Bobby Beast here. Want to talk about a subject that comes to